Hi, I'm ShAnE. I play for Lightning Pandas, and we're here at the Call of Duty Championship.
Hello, I'm Ramba. I'm playing for Lightning Pandas, and we're at Call of Duty Championship.
So when it comes to this championship, can you talk a little about how you guys have seen it evolve over the last few years?
COD has literally, over the last few years, it blew up. Like my first event, we were playing for absolutely pennies. The viewers on stream were probably less than 1,000, but now here we are, we're playing for 1 million. And the last Call of Duty Championship, they hit over 500,000 viewers, so that speaks for itself.
What are the challenges when it comes to Call of Duty and having you guys have to learn a new game every year?
I think it's all about the communication in a team, and that was the barrier in our team because me and Random, I'm Austrian, Random is from Switzerland, we speak German. There was kind of a language barrier between us, that's why we couldn't communicate as well. But I think the communication and just grind out the game, it's all you have to do.
What do you feel the strength is when it comes to your team?
The strength of the team is like we all get along, so when someone makes a mistake, someone will point the mistake out and then we'll fix that mistake to make the game, to make our team play as perfect as possible. And at the end of the day, for every team, I think, in my opinion, it's just communication and getting along with each other. Then we can get better as a team because that all comes together.
How has the level of competition evolved from last year to this year?
From last year to this year, I think it's harder for the European teams. Like the European teams last year, they had a lot better teams than they do now. But the Americans, last year it was complexity. They dominated everything. But now there's about 5 or 6 American teams that can win it. So which is awesome because nobody likes a team that wins everything all the time.
How have you seen things evolve?
The scene, I think it pretty evolved because when you look at the COD Championship last year and the COD Championship 2 years ago, like last year, they're like a qualification. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It just evolved. But I think Black Ops 2 changed everything. I think Black Ops 2 was the changer for the whole community, for the whole Call of Duty esports.
What impact has it had that these guys, as they're developing the games, connect with esports people and have them help when it comes to esports and have elements of the game that actually are designed for esports?
The problem with the Call of Duty franchise is the public, like people that purchase it, there's so many of them, and probably the esports side of it is probably less than 1% of people that people involved in esports is probably less than 1% of the people that play Call of Duty. So it's hard to get their attention sometimes, but as you can see from this event, they listened. They listened to us. But the thing that's like the most important thing of the esports people and the designers is that they need to speak to us, and because we know what COD needs. The best players in the game, they know what makes the game the best. They know what makes the game exciting to watch, and so if there's communication between us and the designers, like a liaison, it will go far.
What's your favorite map and why?
My favorite map is Octane Domination, because I play the SMG role because it's quite an open map. Because there's so many buildings and stuff like that, it's just nice and easy for me to go around, shoot everyone in the back, and go hide and run away again.
Do you have a favorite map?
Octane Domination as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also playing SMG, and I like to sneak behind them and come behind the enemy lines.
Do you guys have a favorite weapon?
As we both use an SMG, the most recommended weapon is the MTAR because it's so useful in all ranges. Because if you notice, every player, 9 out of 10 of them will use the MTAR, just because it's the most practical weapon for the role they play.
How have you seen, guys, this being an international tournament, teams from different countries playing different styles?
That's because obviously, so you have the Koreans, they only play against other Koreans, so they can't learn new things. Whereas in Europe, we can watch American streams, stuff all the time. The Americans always tend to be better. No idea why, but in Call of Duty, that's the way it always has been. But I think that's also because there's more to play for in America, because the problem we have in Europe is there's a language barrier. So each country, they only scrim against teams from their country.
How
have you seen things from the perspective of European?
I think the European scene grow a lot since the last year. Like you said, with the language barrier, it's pretty hard to find teams over the whole Europe to compete with each other. Like you don't ever see a team with one French, one German, one UK, and one Swede. I don't know. And in America, it's easier to find other good players and.
Also because the country is just a lot bigger as well. That always helps.
When it comes to a favorite match in your whole career, what would stand out for you and why?
It would the G-Finity 2 finals. I think we played against the team we just lost to then, Team Caliber, and we played them and we destroyed them. But like we didn't expect to do it. We were the underdog, but everyone loves like a little cliche underdog story, don't they?
Do you have a favorite one that's different?
I'm pretty new in the scene. Like I began to play competitively on Black Ops 2, and I haven't been on many LANs. This is my second LAN event. I've been to EU Champs and now the World Championships. I don't know. I haven't found my favorite map yet, but maybe the Blitz today.